Hey guys, what's up? Here I have a special guest with me, Ariel, and she's letting me do her makeup. First, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Illuminating Primer, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that all over her face with my fingers. Don't worry, they're clean. But I started to blend it out with this e.l.f. stippling brush because using my fingers, I don't know, it just felt difficult for me, and I felt like using a brush would be a lot easier. Taking the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation, I'm just going to dot that all over her face like I would with my own face if I was doing my makeup. And then I'm going to go back in with the same brush that I used to sort of blend out the primer. And I'm just going to buff the foundation into her skin. Going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, I'm just going to put this underneath her eyes in a triangle formation just like I would do with my own. And then I'm going to blend it out with the beauty sponge. And then I'm going to set it with the NYX translucent powder and a Crown Fluffy brush. Now, doing her makeup was just for fun, but if you were to do someone's makeup or if you were to do your own makeup using this powder, I'd be careful if you were going to use it with flash photography because it does flash back in photos. To add some dimension to the skin, I'm taking the bronzing shade in the e.l.f. contour palette, and then I'm taking the e.l.f. contouring brush, and I'm just going to put that in the hollows of her cheeks and on her temples to give her a little bit more of a shady look, obviously, to sort of counteract that highlight underneath the eyes. And then going in with the e.l.f. blush palette, I'm taking this really hot magenta pink color on my Crown Fluffy brush. And this is really pigmented, so I had to be careful with how much I applied, but I wanted to match her shirt, so that's why I picked the color. And then taking this other e.l.f. face palette, I'm taking the highlighting shade in it, and this fan brush. And I picked the highlighting shade because it matched the eye look and her shirt and all of the pinky tones that I was going for. For eyebrows, I'm going in with my brow defining palette, and I'm just going to take an angled brush by Morphe, and I'm just going to fill in her eyebrows like I would normally do for myself. First, I'm going to comb through them with a spoolie so that way they're nice and evenly brushed out and I can see all of the hairs and where I need to fill in certain places. And then once they're all filled in, I'm just going to go in and set them with the clear brow mascara, but I think that I did that off camera. To prime the lids, I'm going to go in with that concealer again and just put that all over her eyelids and then start to blend it out with my finger. And then I'm going to go in and set that with a powder so that way when we lay down our transition shades and our other eyeshadow shades that the concealer doesn't move around or crease. Taking the Naked 2 palette, I'm going in with this taupey purple shade right here on my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I'm using this as the transition shade because I'm going for more of a smokier eye. She normally wears very bright, warm, orangey shadows, so I decided to do something different. Like I said, we're doing a smoky eye, so we're going to go in with the black, and on the Naked 2 brush, I'm just going to put that very lightly on the outer third of her eye and in the crease a little bit to just add some of that dimension. It can get a little bit messy when you're using black eyeshadow, so just beware to blend it out and be very light-handed so that way it doesn't get all over the place. And I'm just going in and blending that out with my It Cosmetics blending crease brush. And then I'm going to go in with this really nice, pretty, shimmery, gray toned purple shade on the lid. And I'm just going to use the same naked brush because it came with the palette anyway. For some last touches, I'm just going in with the Wet n Wild Megaprotein mascara, and instead of using my wand, I used one of my little spoolies and I dipped it into the mascara and let her do her own because I didn't want to poke her in the eyeball or anything. And then for lips, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Balm Stain, and it's like a mauve color to go with all of the pinky toned, purpley toned look that I had going on. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really like me doing other people's makeup on my channel, then just leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.